A quick move to gender equality then, Anthony, and the gender pay gap in the workplace. It's long been a point of debate in technology. What does IT at Cork do around the whole area of D&I?
Yeah. Yeah, so look, there's no doubt that this is an issue, and look, there's lots done, but there's still a lot more to do, right? But I think, we all know that there isn't one solution to this, and it needs to be tackled, I suppose, on many angles or many fronts. Um, in terms of what the region or IT at Cork, etc., is doing about this. So thankfully, look, we have a number of kind of great initiatives going on in the region, driven by many organisations, not just IT at Cork, right? And I think, look, as I said, this starts on many angles. So if you think about it, kind of starting from the ground up, right? We have an initiative like IWish, which I'm sure you will have heard of, which is an incredible kind of STEM initiative, which went, national, and has been over the last number of years. It primarily supports kind of let's say school-going girls kind of making a decision or a career decision in STEM. And look, this is something that's gone from strength to strength and went national over the last few years, right? And has supported thousands or tens of thousands of kids, I would say, nationally, right? And we'll hope to probably address the supply issue, which is clearly there, right? From an IT at Cork perspective, look, for the last few years, we've been running a number of events annually, right, under our diversity and tech series, which has been incredibly successful. And I think then most recently, let's say one of the ones that we got off the ground in 2020, right, which is focusing very specifically on this problem, is our recent kind of SkillNet initiative, right, which is identified. We initially started off identifying 10 females looking to pursue a career in cyber, and we've trained them up to a level where they can now enter into the market where they may have not have had that experience in the past, right? So look, I think D&I is, and that's just the start of that one, right? I mean, look, there's more coming in behind that as well, right? But I think in general, look, D&I is an incredibly important topic for IT Cork, for all of our members, right? It's not kind of approached as tokenism. It's taken very, very seriously, and it's something that needs to be addressed. And look, even for ourselves, right, over the last number of years, right? I mean, on our board, we have 17 board members. We have an office team of 4, maybe 5, as it scales throughout the year, right? And throughout 2020, we appointed a new chief operations officer, and we're delighted kind of ending up on 2020. Our gender mix is 50-50 from a board and back office team perspective, right? And we worked very hard as well to make sure that we put that in place, right? So look, there's a lot going on here, but certainly lots more that needs to be done. And look, it's not just a problem in a region, it's a problem across, it's nationally, internationally, etc., right? But thankfully, there seems to be an awful lot of progress being made here.
I think so, and I think the government's done really well. I think if we look at the different clusters around the country, and again, in one of the previous interviews that I did with Martina Fitzgerald of Scale Ireland, a huge advocate for this. So it's great to see, and I love that SkillNet exercise. I think that's obviously it's brilliant, and into a very, very busy area as well. A lot done more to do, as you say, but that's a very, very positive start.